This video is brought to you by catbeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats. We are Beast.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I know he's banged up this time of year, and maybe it affects his performance, but Steph Curry has consistently been, when it comes to making shots and decision-making with the ball, let's be honest, in the important playoff games, he's consistently been, in crunch time, a worse version of himself.
Prior to Game 6 of the Rockets vs. Warriors series, there was a narrative about Stephen Curry that resurfaced. The narrative that he is a playoff choker and that he consistently underperforms in the playoffs. Now, I don't know if people still believe that narrative after Game 6, but I am here to end it once and for all, as I believe it is hands down the biggest myth about Stephen Curry's illustrious career. But before we go on with the video, just wanted to shout out the sponsors of this video, catbeast.com, a great website where you can create custom embroidered hats. The link to check them out will be in the description for y'all to check them out. And once again, shout out to catbeast.com for sponsoring this video. So like I said, there's been this narrative that's been resurfacing about Stephen Curry being a choker. And while I get the origin of the take, I believe it's a very poor one. And if you do believe it, one, you have to reevaluate your definition of what choking is, and two, you need to do more research about Curry's career. Because I feel like the reason why people even say stuff like this is not because Curry actually chokes, but because Curry has had multiple moments in his career where the plate was laid out for him to have a legacy moment, a moment to really prove his fans right, and he failed. If that counts as choking to you, then so be it. I just don't believe it is, considering the amount of other clutch performances he's had. So what exactly are these moments that I'm talking about? I think the first notable one was the 2015 finals. This was a series in which Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love was out, and the way Steph was playing leading up to the finals, people were expecting the series to be a sweep. The reason it wasn't was because of one, the greatness of LeBron James, and two, Stephen Curry underperforming in Game 2, as he shot 5 for 23 from the field, 2 for 15 from 3, had 6 turnovers and costed them a game at home, and then they'd continue to lose Game 3 on the road, being down 2-1. And then there was the 2016 finals, where Curry had all the ingredients to finish off the greatest individual season in league history, but as we know, he underperformed that series and smoked the 3-1 lead. Another was the 2018 finals, a series where Curry was viewed as the finals MVP after the first 2 games, but played so poorly in Game 3 while KD carried the team that it costed him a finals MVP, which I think was unfair, but it is what it is. So that's 3 instances in Curry's career where he really could have boosted his legacy and failed. But aside from that, all it really is Curry having 1, maybe 2 really bad games in the series, but then he would continue to play amazing in the rest of the games. And I just don't consider it a choke if you won the series. It would be different if you underperformed in all of the games of a series and got carried, but if you played terrific in 4 out of the 5 games or 5 out of the 6 games and just had 1 bad game, even if Curry does this more consistently than other superstars, I just can't consider that as underperforming. I can name more instances where Curry has had clutch performances that go under the radar, if anything. There was the 2013 first round, where a 24-year-old Steph Curry led the 6-seeded Warriors past a 57-win Nuggets team and put up terrific numbers. There was the 2015 Western Conference Finals, a series that determined Curry's first finals berth, and he dominated the series, averaging 31 points on pretty much 50-50-80 shooting. There was the 2016 second round, Game 4 versus the Blazers, a game where Curry had to rush back from his injury because the Warriors were at risk of being tied 2-2 against the Blazers, and Curry dropped 40 points, had one of the greatest OTs in NBA history, dropping 17 points to put them up 3-1. In the last 3 games of the 2016 Western Conference Finals, being down 3-1 this time, Curry averaged 33 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 steals on 47-47-90 splits to lead them to their second finals in a row. And while I know Klay was amazing in Game 6, how can you say Curry got carried putting up those numbers? And then there was Game 6 just a couple nights ago, where Curry scored 33 points in the second half on the road with KD injured in a game where he had 0 points in the first half to close out the series. Now, while yes, technically he does perform under his norm as his playoff numbers do go down slightly, it's just not significant enough to be calling him any type of underperformer. Those 1, maybe 2 bad games in the series is honestly just something that comes with a play style that involves chucking 5 to 6 30-footers a game. And to be quite honest with y'all, it's really amazing that we only get to see him have bad games a couple times in the playoffs. If any other player was taking the shots Curry takes, we'd be lucky if they had 2 good games. Now, I am not here to say that Curry has never choked. The 2016 finals was on him, and he really did choke that. And if your definition of Curry being a consistent underperformer in the playoffs is because of his frequency of having 2 to 3 bad games every playoff run in the series that he still ends up winning and plays well in the other games, then so be it. You do you. But if that is the reason why Curry has had the general moniker of being a playoff underperformer, then I believe that this is one of the biggest, if not the biggest myths about Stephen Curry. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Once again, shout out to catbeast.com for sponsoring this video. But with that being said, let me know what y'all think about Curry. Is he a playoff underperformer? Is he not? I feel like most of you guys are going to be on the side that he's not a playoff underperformer. But let me know in the comment section down below. Let's start a discussion. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm out. Peace.